Kazura Drop is here, and playable, the alter ego of Compassion, who we now know is composed of Marianne, Pixie, and maybe something else in there, on top of having her own costume of Marianne off the bat. If only her fellow sister, Passion Lip, could get hers as well, but hey, we can all dream. So let's see how Kazura would rate her fellow sisters, excluding Violet of course, although I think Violet would easily get it, probably like a 7, or if Kazura's in a good mood, probably an 8 out of 10. As well as seeing how she has grown from her appearance in Foxtail, meaning obvious spoilers for that series. So let's start with the two at the lowest, being Kingprotea and Meltrillis with a 2 out of 10. Both have good specs. They are good at what they do, but sadly they both are lacking, sharing one particular trait Kazura hates, and that being they weaponize their contradictions. They're very tsundere-like, their actions contradict the type of personality they give off. This loses, in Kazura's eyes, Kingprotea her good points, although in Melt's case, at the very least, she does appreciate Melt's strategy of stealing other people's strong points, aka their abilities, like she does in Foxtails. Following that, we have Passion Lip with a 4 out of 10 or 40 points. This is due to her high specs, but sadly, her mind is too simple and she is slow at making decisions to truly be useful and work at her full potential, leaving a lot to be desired, although she does appreciate Lip's personality because Lip is easy to bully and Kazura likes bullying her. You know, she was kind of built for that. Lastly, for the Sakura 5 members, we have Kingprotea in her base at 6 out of 10, 60 points. This is because she has a simple personality for things such as suppression tasks, as well as having a simple ability to get it done. On top of her good specs, she's pretty well built to do what she needs to do, in Kazura's eyes making her the best of all of them. On top of having a good design, wearing green, although her design might be getting a bit too busy for Kazura's liking, meaning her darker half is only truly lacking in the personality aspect of things, making her full of contradictions, where this form lacks most of that. Now, regarding the BBs, she absolutely hates the original BB from the Moon Cell, sees her as a completely worthless AI. We're not only discarding her, even though she has tried to become the perfect AI and discard her emotions, has completely failed because of the fact that she still is able to have love. Allow her to regain some of those emotions, which Kazura calls her bad points. While BB Dubai, she mostly pities for copying BB of all AIs, but she understands that that was the optimal move for her to do, which I'm sure Kazura to some degree would respect and appreciate. Now, her noble phantasm does show her absorbing, or at least trying to absorb, the other Sakura AIs so that she can gain what she feels she is missing to become her own perfect form. This does not include any BBs because she knows she could not handle all of that. It will cause her to self-destruct. Thus, she chooses not to crave more than she can handle. This is referring to Triple C Foxtails, where she does try to absorb all their powers, and it comes at a cost, which I do explain in my video about Kazura, that in regards to some of her other interactions, she does show us that she does remember Kiara, and it isn't surprised that someone like her would become a beast eventually, even though she was pretty easy to kill in Foxtails, which is why we don't see her do anything. She views her relationship with Shizuka as a give and take with no grudges, but just to be safe, she chooses to put her best foot forward and greet Shizuka next time with snacks. When she sees Oberon, she knows that person he is, seeing through his words and acts, knowing it's all a lie, labeling it as the ultimate scam, and thus someone like him should be put in insect cage, which luckily enough, she has a skill called Bug Space where I'm sure he could fit in nicely. When she meets Charlotte Corday, she does show us she has an interest in magic, wanting Charlotte to teach her card magic, and reveals that she's good with vanishing acts as well as boxing magic. Good to see she has some hobbies. Now, if you want to learn more about Kazura and her other appearances and other Type Moon works, and as well as some of the stuff that I mentioned, check out that video